Hi guys, you're here with Thoughts with JD. I'm JD, and today we're going to talk about my favorite piece of personal protection. That is my Sig Sauer P238. Great gun. It's small, it's compact, it's lethal, and I think my favorite part about it is its size. I have rather large hands. Not sure if this is the greatest example, but I mean, look, it's completely concealed behind my hand and you can't even tell. Yet I have this fine piece of metal here that is just incredible. It's got stopping power. And again, my favorite part of it is just, it's so compact, and I'm going to show you how compact it is in just a moment. First, let's just get to know the gun. This takes a 380 bullet. You can see there it's actually very tiny, and we're going to compare it to a couple of other common bullets that are out there. This is from another piece that I have. This is a 9mm, and I'm going to compare the two. See if I can do this. There's the 380, and then there's the 9mm. So it's actually quite a difference in size. It's very small, but yet still very deadly, and it fits in such a small piece of equipment, which is why it's one of my personal favorites. The 380 comes standard with a 6-shot magazine, so you can fit 6 of these inside the magazine. I went out and purchased a 7-round magazine, and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Not only is it great to just have that extra piece of ammunition with you, but for anybody with larger hands, it provides a pinky grip on the bottom. And me, I mean, I have gigantic hands. When I grip, I have so much more control having my pinky wrap around the bottom as I'm holding the firearm. And it gives me so much more accuracy and control of the firearm. And it's also nice to have that extra bullet in there. Now, this gun also, if you put the 7 rounds in and you load your cartridge in, you can still go back and put 7 more rounds or 6 more rounds into it. So now you either have 7 with the smaller one, or you have 8 shots now if you're using the larger one. 380 semi-automatic. I've only had it jam on me once after hundreds and hundreds of rounds. I was in the desert, and I have a feeling that maybe some dust or some sand got in it and it caused it to jam up. But other than that, it's extremely reliable. It's got this safety right there. I know a guy who literally just kept it loaded like this with the safety on, carried it on his hip. So all he had to do, take off the safety and pull the trigger. Now, one of the safety features of this weapon is that it will not fire without a magazine inserted. If you noticed just a second ago, if I squeeze the trigger here, nothing's going to happen. It's a built-in safety feature. But when you do put the magazine in, then you're allowed to pull the trigger. I'm not going to load it right now. If you can see right here, it's got a little pop-up that tells you if there's a round in the chamber, and it's just a little pop-up. Lets you know that it's loaded. This gun also came standard with night sights, and that's extremely handy. Again, why it's one of my personal favorites is it came standard with it. I use it for personal home protection, and the night sights come in so handy. By Sig Sauer, it's so great. I'm going to show you why I love this here, because it's extremely concealable. A lot of people refer this to as a lady's gun. I take offense to that. not because I'm a lady, but it's just so convenient because of the size. Again, look at the size. It's completely concealed behind the palm of my hand. I mean, you can barely see it. So let's go take a look at what it looks like if you're trying to conceal this. So in this shot here, I want to show you how concealable the 6-hour P238 is. I live in Hawaii, obviously. This is normal attire for us here. And I'm wearing actually very thin shorts because they're very comfortable, which is not uncommon here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 items in my pockets. One is a cell phone, which I generally put in my left pocket. And then in the other pocket, I'm gonna put the P238 in the other pocket. I'm gonna try to show you how concealable it is. If you get a good look, you can kind of see an outline of my phone there. And if I go forward, yes, you can see something in there, but who knows what that is. The thin shorts maybe give it away just a little bit, but nonetheless, it is not easy to tell what is in your pocket. It's great for going to the grocery store. Unfortunately, you got to go to a rough neighborhood. You're going to want the P238 with you. Nobody's going to see that coming. Just walking, I mean, you cannot tell that you have a concealed weapon just sitting in your pocket. You're going to notice that, yeah, sure, there's something in this guy's shorts, but you know, who knows what that is. So again, such a great advantage and feature of this tiny weapon. And it's so easy to pull out. It's so small, but then there it is, personal protection when you need it. This is a great ladies' gun. It easily fits into a purse. You could tuck it gently underneath in a belt. And again, look, it is so small, you cannot tell that it's there. There's just barely any noticing that you have a piece of personal protection with you. Another selling feature of the P238. I'm gonna close this episode with some video and a picture from a great day that I have. It was actually shooting in the desert, in the Nevada desert with my family, and had such a great time. And I'll show you the P238 actually in action and with a great picture. That's it for now. That's my thought. My thought is get one of these as soon as possible. Ladies, you're gonna love it.
Go. Lower.